All right, this is what happens when I have to do things. I'm recording this audio from my phone while I also have the notes here. Guys, I'm an idiot. I'm just going to say that right now. When I dove into this video, I was like, oh, sure, maybe things will work out well, but nah, I'm about as stupid at times when it comes to IGN, so we're going to go over everything that IGN did wrong, as well as everything that I did wrong, and we're going to review all of this fun stuff, because this was noticeably cringe, especially for me. I'm stupid. But anyways, I have my notes here. Let's go over IGN's little podcast thing and talk about everything that happened. So, this was a request, by the way, from a lot of you.
There's a couple of games coming in the spring that don't have set release dates.
Okay.
So the first of those games is, of course, Fire Emblem Three Heroes.
Admittedly, though, I've done that myself just because my brain is scattered, where instead of putting in 3 houses, I put 3 heroes because I'm an idiot. That's kind of the fun thing there. My brain doesn't really comprehend it too much, but I can kind of understand how you can mix that up. However, it's still not exactly a great start for something that is supposed to be as reputable as IGN. I'm saying reputable, but anyways, continuing.
Which I know you're very excited about.
5.
You're gonna get out of the gate. You're gonna give 5 out of 5
for sure.
Altanos.
I'm really glad to see someone on this is excited for it.
The first Fire Emblem, first console Fire Emblem in 12 years?
Jesus, since Wii, huh?
Since, what was it? Radiant Dawn on Wii.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Now, you may remember if you saw the previous video where I talked about this, I said Path of Radiance, which I'm just being an idiot. My bad on that part, but also, technically, since he's talking about the first console release, that would actually be Shadow Dragon. Still, though. Anyways, really, really bad. I feel stupid, but oh well, let's continue on.
And this one, I think the big draw here is the ability to transition from this top-down view to sort of like a third-person on the battlefield view, like we're seeing here. Which is
you no longer get a switch in presentation. It like zooms you into the action, and then the other big thing is that for the first time it will feel more like an actual war because you see all the support units that fight alongside your hero.
Okay,
so that's a big change. Usually it's one-on-one battles.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing that strikes me as very odd about what's going on this. You know, they can mix up the names, I understand, and we're going to be getting a little bit more later on, but they obviously know what's going on in Three Houses. They obviously know the comparisons between a normal Fire Emblem, previous Fire Emblem, and what is different in Three Houses. So it kind of makes me wonder why exactly there is this problem with the names and the mix-ups. Like, seriously, you guys have notes on your desk. I can see them right there, just like my phone right now. And, well, it's not hard to open up a Wikipedia page and just kind of scroll through and see what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just my takeaway from that. But
Are you gonna play
then
this?
again, I can say the same thing.
Play it.
I don't know.
So good.
I'm actually.
Fire Emblem is so good.
I know that I should. So I played. What was
Fire Emblem Heroes on the 3DS?
No.
We're about to go down a very, very long road, so sing it along with me, folks, okay? The 3DS games that are in, from the first release to the latest release is Awakening, Fates, then Echoes. Sages forgot Echoes when he was dumb, but still, you can kind of get the idea there, right? You're going to be seeing a lot more mix-ups, though, with IGN here, so let's do that real quick.
Was it Heroes? Was that the first one on 3DS?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But,
No.
Oh, also, I just thought I'd point this out. Heroes, it's the mobile game. The one that people have been playing a lot of. Yeah, Heroes. Fun stuff.
Wait.
The last one was Fates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
No.
Corrin.
No, Echoes was the last one. And at least according to my list here, yes, it was Echoes. Apparently, much like there are a lot of people who forget about Echoes. IS forgets about Echoes unless it's Celica. Sages forgets about Echoes because he's stupid, and IGN forgets about Echoes because I don't know. Still,
That's right.
So yeah, the first one on 3DS was Heroes.
No, or is that the mobile game?
No,
yes,
Heroes-
it is the
Heroes-
mobile
Heroes-
game.
What was
Congratulations.
It was Awakenings,
But
Fire
anyways.
Emblem.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
We're a
My
weekly
bad.
Nintendo show right here on IGN.com.
There's a lot of Fire Emblem games, guys.
We've been on vacation for 2 weeks. Give us a break. We're still getting back in the swing of things. Yes, I played Fire Emblem Awakenings and liked it, but Fire Emblem to me is sort of like Monster Hunter, where every time I try to play one, I get a certain amount in, and I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this. Like, I'm not a real-time strategy guy to begin with.
I feel that's also a big portion that we need to touch on real quick here, because I've been seeing people send me this quote, or at least that certain portion of this whole clip here. And people keep putting it like, oh my god, he's comparing Monster Hunter to Fire Emblem and things like that. But in truth, he's just comparing how the grind and a lot of the certain aspects just aren't, something relevant to him. It's not in his taste. It's not in his liking. So therefore, he's going to work with that. He's not going to, he doesn't enjoy RTS games. That's fine. I mean, do you, buddy. Do you.
Or a turn-based strategy guy. And I don't know. I'm not super into Fire Emblem. I would probably give this, and I'm sorry, 2 out of 5
that's
Brian
insane,
autonomous. It's a
man.
very low number of autonomous.
Stop
for this.
being
what
bald.
Makes these games,
Sorry.
Certainly in recent times, there were always kind of assists and effects where you could build character relationships and that would impact your battles, but they've really amped up the storytelling. Like when you pair up characters, they actually bond, they can get married.
Yeah.
In previous games, they could have kids and they could travel back in time. Like there were all these really cool elements around how you play the game and what characters you pair up.
Right.
Which you're looking at me like you're not gonna.
No, you started talking about time traveling.
Well, admittedly, the time traveling part, I don't think that was in anything but Awakening. All the other ones, you just kind of shuffled off your children to some sort of alternate dimension, and then they kind of raised themselves. That's not very good parenting now that I think about it, but oh well, whatever. Let's just continue on with this.
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine kind of went elsewhere, but yes.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to convert you. I'm gonna make them play it.
5 out of 5 autonomous.
5 out of 5 all time.
Casey, how many autonomous are you?
4 out of 5 autonomous.
4 out of 5. That's your highest rating.
It
yet.
is. It's my
So
highest rating so
you're
far.
a big Fire Emblem fan?
I'm not.
I just like that. I like that a lot. I like how blunt she is about it. She's only, from my understanding, she's only played Awakening. Is that right? I think.
A big Fire Emblem fan. I feel like the only one I've played is Awakening and Heroes.
Okay.
Oh.
And I
Heroes is
need to
very
give it
different.
another shot.
Heroes.
Heroes is the
very
one on the phone.
It's
Admittedly, it's easier to get into Heroes because it's much more simplistic. It's, something that is easy to obtain. I mean, it's on a phone right now. And I can kind of understand that. Heroes has introduced a lot of people to Fire Emblem. So I get it. I understand that. But, it isn't a bad thing to go and work back on the games you actually enjoy. I've been working on that myself, trying to get through the Radiance games myself, but really enjoy Path of Radiance so far. Still, whatever. We'll let you have that one.
I did wiki stuff for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wiki stuff. Got
But
it.
I did like it.
that's
and I
good.
liked
You were into that.
Awakening.
Heroes, no.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It's too simple. I don't like gacha games.
Oh.
See,
How do you feel about gotcha journalism?
That mad diss.
That's pretty good.
So, okay, apparently we not only got a diss for Heroes, they just don't like gacha games. Fair enough. But out of all of this, my main takeaway from everything here is when it comes to, doing shows like this, notes are very important. You guys obviously have notes. You guys obviously have them on your desk and refer to them as such. I'm just wondering who exactly, did we not review this? Much like me, being an idiot and just diving into things? Or did we just kind of end up meandering towards the end? I can't really tell. I just don't understand how there could be such a mix-up when it comes to Fire Emblem on a Nintendo-based podcast. It's very, very bizarre to me. And, I'm also very, very weird, but it's really just kind of flabbergasting me because, guys, these people are paid to, look at these games. They're paid to have information. They're journalists. They're meant to do this. I can't understand how we can't have little bits of notes on there. They obviously have them. That gives their names, tells you what games are there. What was the most recent one? Like this one, I have in bold caps right here. Echoes was the recent game. Get it right, Sages. So, fun stuff like that. But guys, really, the end of all results here are: where the hell is Three Houses? Seriously. They have not talked about it since they showed that trailer ages ago. And now here we are just kind of waiting, meandering, just like this IGN podcast. And me being a complete and utter moron. Are you guys ready for Fire Emblem 3 Heroes? I really want to know in the comments below. Do feel free to tell me. And feel free to make fun of me too, because holy crap, I'm an idiot. Just like IGN. Woo!